What's going on, guys? So in this video, we're going to talk about how you can set up your TOS to give you an edge on putting your option trade orders in. The stock market is a fast moving environment, and for you to learn the quickest tips and tricks to get your order from the options chain into a place where you can place your order is going to be key. And in this video, I'm going to teach you the proper and the exact setup that I use that puts me ahead of the game when making options trades. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. What's going on, guys? So let's jump right into it. In my last video, I talked about how you guys can use the options chain, how you guys can set up the options chain, and how to kind of get everything going. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about exactly how you can set up your options chain, your active trader, and your charts in one window like I have here to give you an edge and give you that exact precise entry so you can get in and out of trades a lot quicker. All right, so we're going to explain what I do, how I put my trades in, and how I can get in and out of trades as quickly as I do. Okay, so without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys like this TD Thinkorswim tutorial series that I've been putting out, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and join the Discord. The link is down below. We get on live screen share every morning, and I help traders out with the stock market through turmoil, through the bull run, whatever the case may be. All right, so let's jump right into it. As you can see here, I have my charts on the left hand side. Okay, now the important thing about these charts is that the first chart to the left here, I have my daily chart. Okay, I like to keep this on a 3-month 1 day. That way the candles are nice and visible. I can see what's going on. The next chart here is the 1 hour chart. That way I can see a bigger picture of what's really going on. And then I have the 5-minute and the 2-minute chart that I actively trade off of. Okay, now this is my main monitor. On my other monitor, I have about 20 other charts that I'm looking for patterns on. Okay, so I have other monitors to the left and right of me as I'm looking at these patterns of these charts. If I see a stock that has a pattern forming, I will pull it up on my main screen, and that's how I get the orders going. Okay, now how that works is, let's say I have a stock that is, for example, Lyft. Okay, so I see Lyft has a pattern, I put in the Lyft ticker, and everything changes to the Lyft chart, right? Now, the important thing here is that your options chain needs to be set up similarly to this. Okay, now a lot of people would ask, how do you detach this options chain? How can you even get it here? Well, you'd have to go to the trade tab, you'd have to click all products, and then your options chain will pull up here. And then what you'd have to do is press detach. Now when you press detach, you have this window here that you can pull down and put it right down at the bottom of your chart. Okay, so as you can see, I've already done that once and twice. So we're gonna go back to our setup. We have our charts, right? Let's get another one. Let's try maybe coin. Okay, so we'll put coin up here. And coin, you can see coin chart, daily, 1 hour, 5-minute, 2-minute is all set up here. Now, what's important here is that this number or this color has to match on all 4 of these charts. That way, when you change one ticker here, it changes on all of them. Okay, that's important. That's what we want. Okay, we want all the chart to change respectfully of each other. Now, the other important thing is, once I have a chart pulled up here, what I actually want to do is I want to make sure that this options chain is linked to this chart, right? So what does this mean? This means when I pull up a ticker on Uber, this is also the same color as all these charts. So the Uber options chain will be pulled up here, right? You have your expiries, you have your strikes, which you can expand and show more if you need to. And I keep it at 14. And right away, I can see the options, I can see the stock chart, and I can see the options chain. All right. Now, the other thing that's important is I have 2 active trader windows here. Okay. Now, how do you get these active traders windows? Well, all you need to do in this regard is simply go to your charts. You're already here, right? You just click detach, right? You change this to 1, and then you untick chart and you press active trader. So what do we have? Now we have the active trader window. And why is the active trader window important? And I'll explain in a second. So I do this twice, I detach it again, and I put them side by side right here, okay? So that's what you see right here. Now the important thing is here is you need to change the colors. You don't want the same color here, and I'll explain momentarily why that is. You want red and you want yellow, okay? So we have the Uber chart up. This is linked to Uber, and let's say we want to buy a put coming into this area, this resistance that I have drawn at this 2150 level. So obviously the puts are identified on the right side. You can see right here. Let's say I want to buy a put with a delta of 0.45 at least. So I look at the delta, you see right here, 0.45. This is the one I'm looking at. So all I have to do at this point is right click it and send to red. Where's red? Red is right here. So as I did that, you can see Uber July 15th, 21.5 puts. So this is the options and strike and expiry for Uber right here. It's all right here. And what's so important about this is that you could see the sellers, you can see the buyers, and you can see the spread in a very visually area. You can see that gap right there is the spread, right? This area right here is the spread. You can see the spread getting tighter as the minutes go by, right? So at this point, all you have to do is click the drop down, choose your contract size, and if you click here, you put in your order waiting to buy, and obviously if you put it here, you're gonna buy immediately right at the ask. If you don't want to use limit orders, you can press market order and it'll fill you at the average price, okay? Now why is this better? Simply because if I come here and let's say I want to buy a put and I click bid, take a look at what happens. It actually puts me in a sell position. It sells the bid for me, which then I have to go, okay, well, I don't want to sell it, I want to buy. So now I got to change it to +1. I'm buying a put, then I got to see the price that it's at. I don't have the visualization of the bid and ask anymore, right? And I'm just literally just wasting time clicking through this, and it's going to put me behind, right? So what I do is I right click, I send it to red, boom, it pops up here, and I just simply put my order right here, right? I click where I want to enter, and that's that. Or if the spread's very tight, in this case, right, the spread is fairly tight here, about a 2-cent spread. I just press market order and I get filled right away. Okay. Now the reason for this second options chain is because let's say you're watching another stock. Let's say you're already in an order, right? So we're already in Uber. We're gonna pull Uber up here again, right? The options that we have is right here. So Uber is right there. And let's say we want to trade, Tesla now, right? So Tesla comes up and we're looking at Tesla. We can see the Uber options chain. It's right here. We can see our bid and ask. We can see our profit and loss once we enter the trade. But let's say I want to buy calls on Tesla now. So I just come here, I choose the strike I want, I right click it. Now I send it to yellow. Now yellow is right here, Tesla 700 call. Again, we can see the buyers and sellers. We can see how tight the spread is. The spread is fairly tight today, and we can press buy market depending on how much contracts we want, right? Now you're able to monitor 2 trades with their P&Ls all right here, okay? This is how I enter my trades as quickly as I do. I use the options chain, throw it into the active trader. I can see the buyers and sellers are visually right in front of my eye, and that's how I enter the trades. All right. Now, how do you calculate your stops? A lot of people still ask me, hey, how do I know when to exit? Well, that is based on your risk tolerance. So let's say you enter the contract at 65 cents, right? So 65. If you're willing to lose 30%, then you subtract 30% equals 0.45. So you can scroll down here, put a stop order right here at 0.45, and it will just play out just like you want. You have your 65 order, you have your stop order, so if this yanks when you're not looking, you'll get stopped out. All right, and I always tell people, make sure you put in your profit targets as well. So if we got in at 0.65 and we want to take 30%, that is 0.84. So we come up here and we also put a sell limit order. Notice the difference here. Sell limit when price is above average and sell stop when price is below, right? That's something you need to pay attention to. Okay? So that's how I calculate it. I just simply use a calculator and I put in my orders. I don't use bracket orders because sometimes the spread could screw you over. I just simply put in, I calculate it, and I have my limit orders right where I want to exit. I don't even put my stops down, but I calculate it so I know where my stops are and where I need to exit the trade. All right, so another quick video for you guys. Hopefully you guys found value in setting up your charts the way I have it. If you guys want this file, I will leave a link down below. You guys can click it, download this exact setup that I have, and all you have to do is really simply open it on your TD Thinkorswim platform by going through setup and loading a workspace, and it'll set this up exactly like you see here. All right, guys. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe. Please share this video with anyone who you think will find value in it, and comment down below. Let me know what other tutorial videos you want me to make so I can put it out for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.